To begin with an opening statement, and then we'll take questions from the media.
Congratulations, Siena. They played a really good game. They out-executed us all night long. They made the big shots when they needed to, and we didn't. We missed layups, foul shots, jump shots. You can't do that against any level team. And tonight they made theirs. We didn't make ours. We didn't share the ball well enough tonight as well. And congratulations to them. They just outplayed us.
Questions? Just raise your hand. We'll get a mic to you. Mike?
Coach, you had a big lead, 22 in the first half. Did anything in particular change at that point, or did Siena was doing better?
Scott Machado getting in foul trouble. It hurt us a lot.
The questions? Mark?
Do you think your team lost any composure there, Tim, particularly with the two technicals in the first half?
Well, I really question the technical fouls, to be honest with you. One probably because the person stood up from the bench and shouldn't have done that, and that's Scott. He said that was a walk. So I guess, that translates into curse words somehow. I don't really have that language dictionary in front of me, but somehow I guess that's beyond what you're supposed to say. And the first one, I think, was, I'm not allowed to say it. The referee's call wasn't good, but I really want to see it myself. When I saw it on the screen, I didn't think there was much of anything there. But you know what? We should have played through it because Siena did.
Steve?
Coach, how different of a team are you when Scott is out, and then even when he comes back, he's limited a little bit, shackled a little bit by the fouls? How different a team are you guys?
We're a much different team, and the reality is we have to have guys make shots with him and without him. And we're 0 for 8 on threes, and I think we shot like 20% in the second half. So if you don't make shots, you're going to lose. And I said this before the game to someone. When we played at Madison Square Garden, we hit everything we threw up. If you took out that and brought it down to normal average, it was going to be a closer game. So tonight we were below average and Siena was above average. So therefore they ended up pulling out a close one.
Coach, could you just evaluate how your guys played against Anasicki? He put up a double-double. You guys seem to
I think everybody's very good. I think they do a great job of getting him the ball, and he's a workhorse. He works hard every possession of the game. And I think, again, your team, or Siena's team, does a great job of staying within their game plan and make sure they find him with the ball. I think we have to learn to get Mike Glover as many touches because certain times our guys forget about him, especially when we have a lead. And that's not good for us, but Odie's a heck of a player.
Coach, can you walk us through what you were looking for in the final play? Did you get the shot that you wanted?
No, it wasn't the shot we wanted, and I think when Momo decided to drive the lane 1-on-3, we were in trouble there. We got the ball, and sometimes kids are kids. Not knowing how much time was left on the clock, even though we told them there was plenty of time to bring it back out, and we had something else, a secondary play call if the out-of-bounds play didn't work. But the person who got it kind of rushed, lost his composure a little bit, but he's a young man. Took a shot, and he won a game for us in Denver, making a late shot. So I have no problem with him taking it. I just wish he would have realized we had more time. We could have gotten something better at that time. But that's a learning experience for him.
And
Coach, you guys average 85 points a game. In the second half, only 23, I think. Is that just a half you'll look to put behind you, or is that just one of these comes along every once in a while?
No, I think when you take a lot of jump shots like we do, because we're a very small team, okay, if you're not making them, you're going to have halves like that. And that's one of the areas of concern that we've had with this team is that, we're not consistently shooting the ball all year. It's make a lot or miss a lot. And when we're not making them, having the patience to run through sets and get better opportunity shots, like learning the flow of games and understanding what's going on, what's the other team doing while we're maybe in a little bit of a slump. If they're on a roll, there's certain guys who can't catch on their first catch and just throw it up. And I think that's, some of our newer guys haven't figured that out yet. And it's getting late in the season, and it's going to be trouble if they don't figure it out.
any other questions? Last question, Mark.
Any thoughts on Kyle Down? He had a number of big shots, including
I thought he made some really, really big shots. And, he got himself squared up, made tough ones he didn't make against his first game out, playing on a home court with your home crowd. And momentum's a funny thing. When momentum and the crowd start going behind you, the basket looks this big, and for the other team it looks this big. And you guys really, really made good shots, and congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck the rest of the